On the 9th of January, Epic released the 39.20 update for Fortnite and UEFN. This update introduced a powerful new feature in Scene Graph, Prefab subclass. So what is a Prefab subclass? Simply put, it lets developers create variants of existing prefabs similar to Unity's Prefab variant. These variants inherit all properties from the base prefab, but allow you to override specific settings. The overridden settings take priority over the base values, while still maintaining a live connection to the original prefab. This makes it super efficient to manage a series of related, but slightly different objects. I get it. That definition sounds confusing. And here's the kicker. The official update docs don't even mention this newly released feature at all. But don't worry, I'll show you exactly how it works using Epic's official Scene Graph sample project. In the sample project, there's a set of beautiful lamps. All of them are entities from the same prefab, and they're a perfect example to illustrate this feature. For instance, the second lamp has an extra light component compared to the first one, and the third lamp adds a particle component on top of what the second one has, and so on. Now, imagine we have a new requirement. Behind the first lamp is a daytime city, so the lamp is off. Behind the second one is a nighttime city, so the lamp is on, and behind the third one is a nighttime wilderness, so the lamp is on, with moths fluttering around it. We need multiple copies of these lamps in each of these three areas. The clunky way to meet this requirement is to create multiple entities of the original prefab in each area, then delete the unnecessary child entities and components one by one. A smarter approach is to create a dedicated prefab for the street lamps in each area, then drag them into the corresponding regions. But doing this would break the connection between the street lamps in different areas. For example, if I want to change the lamp's height, I have to modify all three prefabs individually. Before version 29.2, to keep these prefabs connected, we had to use prefab nesting, like matryoshka dolls. For example, the prefab for the second type lamp would contain the first type prefab, and the third type prefab would contain the second type. Now that we have updated to version 39.2, we finally have a convenient way to tackle this requirement. Prefab subclass. Essentially, Epic has taken the third method I just described and packaged it into a user-friendly feature. We can create a prefab subclass from the first set of lamp prefabs, tweak it to make the second set of lamps, then adjust the second set to create the third set. This way, whenever I modify the first set of lamp prefabs, the changes are passed down to all its prefab subclasses by default. Note though, changes only flow from the parent prefab to the subclasses, not the other way around.